Alright, what's up guys? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. Here I have an awesome MUT gameplay against the greatest Madden player currently in Madden, Drini, man. He's a two-time belt winner. He's finishes like top 4 in every single tournament. You guys know, I'm sure if you guys watch me or watch Madden all, you guys know exactly who he is. And he's actually undefeated at the time we played this game. He was 19-0. I'm currently 79-9. So I have a pretty good record, but his record is definitely insane. We're going to go ahead and try to end that perfect record for him today. And we're going to be trying out a new offense along the way. I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, but a lot of pro players have been complaining about the fact that you can audible from jumbo in the Redskins offensive playbook to formations like gun bunch and spread. So we're going to be trying that. We're going to see exactly how overpowered it is, and what better test to go against the greatest defensive player ever in Madden. I'm super excited for this gameplay. I hope you guys are too, man. If you are, please do me a huge favor. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. I try to respond to all my comments as well. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead, jump into the highlights. I hope you guys enjoy this video, man. Alright, here we go, guys. Like I said, man, we're in that Washington Redskins playbook, running that jumbo under center, audibling up to spread. One of the wildest things about this game is the ability to audible to different formations based on your personnel. I think it adds for a lot of creativity. And right here, man, it's just going to be really, really difficult for my opponent to stop. We can go to from a formation like jumbo under center that has really good runs like stretch and dive. It's also got really good corner routes as well, really good at attacking the sidelines. And then we can just go ahead and audible to a formation like gun bunch, which has been one of the most explosive offenses in Madden for years, or a formation that I prefer like spread. Just spread out the entire field, a formation that our opponent can simply not blitz. Right here on 4th and inches, Drini actually shoots the gap, but we fight forward right there for the first down. Great fight from Work Done, one of my favorite running backs in the entire game, man. I think he's the best. I actually prefer him over Barry just because I think Dunn is a better receiver than Barry. Barry is obviously a bit of a better runner, but in my opinion, Work Done is better all around it. And as you can see right here, Work Done has just been making plays for me, man. Like I said, we're going to be audibling to that spread a lot. You guys know my favorite playbook in the game is probably that Baltimore Ravens. As we go right here over top, pressure and accurate on a dot for a touchdown. Unlucky right there, but it's all good. 2nd and 10, we still have an opportunity right here to drive down the field and score. Great pocket presence from us, stepping up to the right, making his user gravitate back towards me, leaving the slant wide open. So we're absolutely dotting right now, and we have a chance to go ahead and get 7 on the corner route here to the left side of the field. Absolutely wide open. Mark Clayton, one of the best receivers in Madden Ultimate Team, goes ahead and puts us on the board up 7. Whenever you can score on your opening drive against a player of Drini's caliber, you're going to be in a really good spot for the rest of the game. He is a defensive player, man. He's definitely pretty good on offense too, though. He likes to run the ball a lot. You guys are going to see him. He definitely totes the rock a decent amount in this game. He's a very balanced player on offense, which I think is super lethal to play against. Very good at controlling the clock. And then, of course, defense is where he shines. But, you know, he probably hasn't played against this jumbo too much, man. It's gonna be catching him off guard. And right here, catching him off guard is Trey Waynes. We generate some pressure from the D-line. It goes right to Trey Waynes in the flat for the pick 6. Trey Waynes, that team builder, man, 84 overall. Definitely recommend him if you don't have him. Super budget card, 84 overall, but 90 speed. He plays really, really well for me. Very rangy. And right here, Glover, our D tackle, making a play. Almost coming up with the pick. My opponent still has yet to throw a completion, but he gets one here on the board to McCardle on the slant. I had a soft squat right there. And soft squats, basically what they do, if they don't have a route occupying the same side of the field, they're going to turn into man coverage instead of a cloud. Right there on the wheel route to Tyreek Hill, a big dot from Drini. It's going to be, just because Drini is a defensive player doesn't mean he has offensive dots. Right here, we generate a ton of pressure with Doomerville, though, one of my favorite players in the game. And then right here, we make a big mistake, man. One of the features I don't like in Madden is a lot of times when you're making adjustments, your buttons will flip. So sometimes the LB button will be my slot corner, and sometimes it'll be my safety. Right there, I thought LB was my slot corner. Unfortunately, it was my deep half. I put him in a different zone, and he got absolutely dusted for a touchdown. There was no one on that part of the field, so We were actually playing really good defense on that drive, and then a simple button switching mistake cost me 7. But, you know, we're still in a decent spot here to go ahead and try to get 3 before half, go up 2 possessions. That's all I really need right here. My opponent sends a screamer at me. He's going to blitz me again right here, but we get really, really good blocking. I potentially have B, but I don't want to get too risky with it. I definitely think, in hindsight, B could have been a touchdown. But I thought he would go back and guard that so he wouldn't give up 7. So we take the underneath route to get into field goal range. And with the max kick power kicker in the game, we hit the bar. We hit it full power. I think maybe if I kicked perfect accuracy and hit the camera, it would have been in. That's the only way that would have gone in, is if we hit the camera. But with the lag during kicks, it's very difficult to do that. It's very difficult to do that regardless of whether the game is lagging or not. The servers have definitely been kind of bad lately, but that definitely hurts right there. I thought we had a really nice dot. We threaded the needle right between his user to get into field goal range, and unfortunately, no kicker in the game has that kick power yet. You can only kick from the 35. 2nd and 7 right here. He throws a hitch, and enforcer Adrian Wilson, who's been one of the best players in the game for me as well, comes up with a huge hit. If you guys want to know who my best players on defense are so far, man, my top 3 would probably be Adrian Wilson, Doomerville, and then the 3rd spot is definitely tough, but I think it's going to go to Asante Samuel, that Team Diamond. He's an animal on defense. Great zone player, decent in man as well. But those 3 guys, really, really good players. If you're looking for more budget guys, like I said, Trey Waynes and AJ Terrell are going to be really good as well. But Drini right there with a nice dot on a corner route. And then right here, he goes back to the corner route on the right. And Asante Samuel, like I said, man, been one of my best players so far. He jumps it, but unfortunately, we're not able to get the pick. A really nice zone break from him right there. Definitely could have been an interception, but it was contested. So unfortunately, we do, in fact, drop it. Right here on 3rd and 8, Drini's going to go back to that corner route. I thought I put a zone there to stop it this time. Trey Waynes, like I said, he's been really good for me too, but just not good enough zone. Only mid-70s zone, so he's not going to be able to play that. And then right there, the new Legend Edition, Steve Atwater with a huge hit. I'm hoping for a fumble, but on 3rd and 9, Drini throws an absolute dot, man. Not a lot you can do to defend that one, man. That was just a really, really good pass from my opponent. Unfortunately, we don't get a 1st down right here, man. I really just need 2 or 3 1st downs to seal this game. And on 3rd and inches, he has really nice run defense. I didn't want to run the dive because, like I said, early on my first drive, he was actually able to shoot it. So I ran stretch. I probably should have ran dive again, though. 4th and 1. This is a huge play. If I don't get this, I probably lose the game. We're going to audible to that spread formation. I know he's probably going to want to blitz me right here. So we're going to put everyone on a route and just make a hot read. I got an in route here from my slot receiver, and I got my running back on a route. So hopefully he follows the running back. He doesn't really know what to guard right there. And we hit Mark Clayton on the in route. Mark Clayton's been great for us so far. Right here, I have the run. My run stick's just not the greatest. You guys know I love to pass the ball a lot. I'm going to have to practice more with my run vision and run stick, get a little bit better at it. 3rd and 3 right here, though. I'm going to audible to bunch, and I'm looking for this flat route again. I think he's going to blitz me. That's exactly what he does. I should have juked right here. Tried to turn upfield. The change of direction and agility on players isn't the greatest this year, so I should have juked to stay in bounds. A bad mistake from me right there is going to bring up another 4th and 1. And you guys know Drini, man. He's going to be aggressive here. He's a very good defensive player. He's going to try to send everyone and try to take away my first read with his user. I definitely am a fan of that concept as well, but we're going to audible that spread out his defense so we can make that hot read easier. And right here, I think he's going to play underneath, so I put my slot receiver on a streak instead of an in route this time, and we lob it up right away to avoid the pressure. I was really proud of myself for that one, man. That was a 200 IQ play right there, man. Definitely outsmarted my opponent with that one. Drini's a very, very good defensive player, so it's really important to switch it up from time to time like that, catch him off guard. That's exactly what we're able to do, and then we take it to the crib with work done on the stretch. So we're up 7 now. The game is not over by any means. You guys know this is an offensive game. We're only up 7 with a minute left and 1 timeout, so Drini definitely has enough time. This is by no means the end of the game right here. He's going to have a chance for a money drive. We forced an incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, my opponent is going to roll out. He's going to try to hit the seam over the middle of the field. Not enough throw power, though. Tyrann Mathieu, the new addition to the team, is able to come up with a huge interception for us and steal the game. So GG's to Drini, man. I know he hasn't seen that offense before, so it's very difficult for him to stop. And for us, man, we played really good defense. We played perfect offense. Really proud of the way I played this game. All right, so that was a great game, man, right there. Like I said, we just played really, really well. Drini definitely played pretty well as well. Just an offense that he hasn't seen before, so it's tough for him to defend. GG's to him, though, man. We're going to be trying to keep our record as good as possible, man. I stream all my games on Twitch, too, twitch.tv/Kmac, so make sure you guys check me out on there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though, man, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.